All right, guys, thank you for showing up today. Welcome to the Urban Action Showcase Expo. We're here to talk to Dennis McDonald. Dennis, who turned in a performance that still resonates with fans in the Bad Boys franchise, Reggie McDonald. Talk to me a little bit about what it means that your character still connects with fans today.
I just want to thank God to this day that it's been so long and my role is still touch people's hearts.
It's a great role, and like I was saying before, it connects with a lot of people because when you're working with people like Will Smith, Martin Lawrence, those guys are way larger than life. I don't know what they're like in real life, so tell me what they're like, because when Reggie's standing there at the door and trying to deal with those two personalities, every one of us could be like, there's no way I would deal with that.
Yeah, it was an out-of-body experience. Martin and Will are two of the most best actors in life. So to be a part of the franchise and just for them to be my mentors is just a great experience.
Yeah. What are some of the takeaways that you got from them as actors? Because in that introductory scene, I know they tried deliberately to break you and keep you shook so that you had that reaction.
Oh no, they definitely scared me into being an actor. They definitely scared me into it. I thought I was ready, and Michael Bay had something different planned for me, so he told them to act like they were scared, and they scared me. They scared me. I told them, I'm like, these are how these people really act when they're acting. But it turned out good.
Yeah. Now, you were 15 when you got that role?
Yes, I was actually 15.
That's cool. How did you get the role?
I used to work at a Boys and Girls Club, and I played for the basketball team. It was Mr. Johnny Isaac. He's one of the first Harlem Renaissance basketball players. So he had a poster that said, if you want to be a Bad Boys 2, call the number. Bad Boys 1 was my favorite movie. I used to watch Martin all the time, and I used to watch Fresh Prince of Bel-Air all the time. I would recite deadlines back and forth with my friends or whatever the case may be. So I said, let me go for it.
Yeah.
I never had any acting experience in my life, but I know I love that movie. So I went for the part, and I got the part.
What was that like, though, stepping onto that set and then having to deal with that, especially as a first-time actor, not having, did you have any experience at all?
No, I might have did a Sensors 2000 commercial when I was right a year before that, but other than that, no, I didn't have no experience. But stepping right on the set, before they scared me, Will was real happy to meet me. Like, I was shocked me and him. He was like, yo, you rap? I'm like, no, I don't rap. He said, well, you know, when I say you rap, you can bust out a rap. Like, Will always wants you to do more and shine the way you're supposed to.
Yeah. Talk to me about your reaction to Will pulling that gun out. Because as soon as he pulls that out, you start ducking and weaving like it's real.
I think it's a reaction. Somebody pulls a gun out, you move out the way. I think you just stick around and see what happens after that. But no, when he pulled the gun out, I was just like, okay, my reaction is to move side to side and make it funny. And even down to my Adam's apple, doing an extra go on the Adam's apple thing, that was like more me and being scared at the same time. So it really kind of worked.
Do you still get a lot of fan reaction to Reggie as a character?
I think the fans love me. I haven't got a bad, oh my God, you did horrible. No, everybody, it's like they watch me grow up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was 15 and now I'm of age. So.
Don't tell anybody. It's all right.
I'm being ever since his age.
Yeah.
I'm of age, and the fans, they watch me grow up. They watch me grow, so it's like, yeah, this is my son.
Yeah.
So, whatever movie, I guess I want to be Reggie's people forever, but
yeah,
I'm Dennis McDonald, and y'all want to see way more from me.
Well, speaking of the growth of the character, you went from that shy, awkward kid at the door into the Marines, as far as character goes anyway. What was that transition like, and how did you prepare the character to make that move in the films?
Well, when I got the script, I knew that everybody would see me as this still scared 15-year-old kid, no matter how old I got, right? So So when Martin asks me, do I get snacks, I still have to maintain that professional, not scared, but professional, give you a lot of respect at the beginning. But y'all don't know nothing about to go shoot up the whole room. So I had to get y'all that at first. So it was level school. I had to make Reggie grow. And with the training I had 3 months military training for it. So that helped Reggie grow as well.
Yeah. Now, for anybody who hasn't seen it, that is a ridiculous sequence. I've seen referred to as Reggie Wick and all that. So, I mean, you tear up a living room and you tear through this entire army of guys. What was the training like to get you ready for that?
Every day, Monday through Friday, pure pain. Will came, when we got on set, Will said, listen, man, you got this. Will always treats me like I've been doing this forever, right? So Will comes, he's like, listen, man, as long as you train, do what they tell you to do, and you get your movie, you got it. You got this. I told him, I came to mess this movie up. So when they were in Martin at the same time, and I just went every day, worked out. I would call in like, man, trying to kill me, but it worked. It definitely worked.
The sequence is full of just a whole lot of action, a whole lot of gunplay. How much of that was you, and how much of that was a stunt guy?
Thank you for asking that question. That's all me.
That's crazy.
And I'm not looking forward to using the Sun Devil no time soon. I'm definitely on my Tom Cruise.
Nice.
I look up to him as well as Martin Will Smith, and I like the action.
Is that what you want to do more of in the work?
Yes, I'm definitely going to be doing more action. Just me, no Sun Devil.
All right, so in that particular sequence, when you're rolling around and all that, how many times did you have to stop and treat some battle scars?
Oh, it was. I wish that y'all got the lead scenes, because this is a part where as soon as I come in shooting, one of the guys, the blood goes in my eye, and I grab the gun, and he just slipped on the floor like this. And they're like, you all right? You want to come out? I'm like, no, let's go. Let's clean this up. Let's get it going again. I had to make people understand that I never did any action. So I had to come in just like Michael Joe White, just everybody. I had
You mentioned some great names there. Who are some of your idols in terms of just acting in general, but then if you want to go into that whole action genre?
Acting, of course, Martin, Will, Michael John White, Viola Davis, Denzel, the greats. Like, I'm like up of age, so. Marlon Wayans, I can go on. It's a whole lot of people I have in my.
Well, go back to when you heard that you were going to be in the film. As a kid, you grew up here in the city.
I grew up in the Bronx, New York, yes.
Hollywood, for a lot of us, is over there somewhere. That's one of those far reaches. When you heard that you were going to be in the film, what was your immediate reaction?
Well, see, like you said, it's so far away. So I come from a place where we don't get excited about things that people tell us is going to happen unless we see it right in our face. So when they told me, I called my mom. I was told her that I'm going to be in Bad Boys 2. She was like, okay. She was kind of sleeping with her face maybe. When it was time, she called me from school, like, you're going to be in Bad Boys? I said, yeah, Mom, I told you that. She was like, no, I thought you were talking about like a rap thing or something like that. I said, no, it's Bad Boys. So then I still was skeptical, but when the next day I seen the limo come outside my house, I said, yeah.
Where did filming take place?
That one was in Miami. That was based in Miami.
So as a 15-year-old who just got a part in a major film with Will Smith and Martin Lawrence, now you're in a limo going to Miami. How huge was your ego?
My ego was like, my ego was still like, we're not done.
Yeah.
We gotta execute the mission.
Cool.
And then we can have fun and get the big head, I guess, but it was none of that. I always took it as, this is my job, I'm trying to get in, and I don't know nothing about this. So this is all with me, so that's why I was at that time.
The character arc for Reggie, awkward kid, you went into the Marines to become a family man. What was it like for you as an actor to try to pull all that together and be more than just that shy, awkward kid at the door?
I mean, this is what I see going around me all day in my life. So
yeah.
I take people that I know and just base my character over them. So I take that shy kid, because I was me when I was young. Yeah. I was real shy. I talk to my friends and everything like that, but when I talk to grown people and everything, I'm straight up. I don't want people to know what I got going on, but it was a great experience.
Now, I've heard other interviews, and you've talked about how you and Reggie aren't really that similar, right? So how different are you and Reggie, just as people?
I mean, I'm more talkative than you see.
Yeah.
You see Reggie. Like, people even ask me, "Oh my God, you can speak, you speak." So yeah, I'm a cool, down to earth guy, and Reggie's more like a timid, uptight person. And then the new Reggie Wick is just a trained killer. So
yeah.
But he's still a nice guy.
The silence that Reggie uses to emphasize his character, part of that's that military respect. What was the direction to kind of make that such a distinctive part of Reggie?
That's just more, I guess, me. Like, maybe my stern face. I have like a real stern look, I guess, and I guess they really played off that.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. And certain movements, when I turn my face and stuff like that, it was like, that's the money. That's the money.
Speaking of money, then, what were some of your favorite memories of just the entire process thus far?
Having my mother there, having my father there. For both, my mother came for part 2, my father came for part 3 and 4. My father is actually in part 3.
Oh yeah.
So that's my favorite. That was the best moment, because it's like, he's done so much for me in my life, and for me to give him that, I can't give him what he's done for me, but to give him that, to let him see that, that's it. That's the money.
That's amazing. What were the reactions of your friends at the time? You're 15 years old. The movie comes out.
Oh.
What was it like for you to walk into school after that came out?
When I went back to school, I came back with a team. And so I'm telling my friends, like, yeah, I went to the Bad Boys. And, bro, I'm from New York. And, okay, people in New York, we're all stars. So we don't all that starstruck stuff is out there. They're like, oh, no, you're not. Okay. I'm like, all right. But then I came on the commercial before he even hit the dinner. So people called me, yo, you really gonna be in the commercial? You know on TV? I'm like, yeah, I told you I was gonna go to TV.
That's funny. And then the role just kept expanding. Were you involved in those talks, or was that just all of the director and writer just choosing to make Reggie
more? They just go for the bat signal. They go for the Reggie signal. And I answer it. And we did. I don't, they'll tell me like a good 2-3 months that, that's the script, that's really be a part of it. And then they'll send me the script, and I'll go over that.
Yeah.
We'll get it done. So it's like, yeah.
Well, what's it like in between the movies? Are you constantly in touch with the producers, the directors, or anything like that? Particularly when they announce that a sequel is going to be made.
Yeah, I keep in touch.
Yeah.
You don't want to bother me.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? You got jobs to do, and I got other things that I have to do to try to get roles. So, but I do keep in touch, contact, always send good Christmas letters,
yeah,
and everything like that. But yeah, they keep in touch. They keep in touch.
Yeah. When you read the script for Ride or Die, where you saw that whole action sequence unfold, what was your immediate reaction What did you think that they were messing with you?
I almost fainted. I was like, oh, okay. All right. And then it's so crazy because the last scene, he put me on the grill. That wasn't even in the script.
Oh, really? That's cool.
No, it wasn't. They called me back right. I just came back from Miami, and they called me back to California like 4 days after that. And I'm like, did I do something wrong? I'm thinking I did something. I think I messed up some lines that I had to fix.
Yeah.
And when I got in my dressing room, it was a whole end of the movie. It was just me. They said, you got lines and everything. I'm like, oh, okay. That'd be good. Yeah, it was good. But yeah, I'm just blessed, man.
Yeah.
I thank God because without him, I wouldn't even be here talking to you right now.
That's cool. That's very cool. Have you given any thought to what Reggie is doing now? Is there any consideration for maybe seeing more of Reggie in the future somewhere?
Well, with Reggie, I just stay ready.
Yeah.
I stay ready because Reggie's gonna come regardless. So if they decide to do what they gonna do, I'm ready.
The whole Reggie Wick thing would be an awesome.
You know what's crazy? Will actually gave that name on his
Did he?
One day I was in my house and my phone just went haywire. Bling, 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 bling. Will Smith was like, yes, Reggie Wick. This is you know the guy Reggie, and he goes up a whole big thing about me. I'm like, oh my God, he just made me famous. But yeah, shout out to Will Smith, Martin Lawrence, and Michael Bay, and
yeah, you had a few directors, right?
Yeah, we had a couple.
Yeah. Any? Yeah. Any?
Sorry.
No. Were there any differences in terms of directing style that you had to kind of adapt to, or was it just doing your job?
No, I come to do my job.
Yeah.
I come straight, stern face, ready to work.
Well, let's go back to that action sequence. How long did it take to shoot that whole thing?
That took about like a day and a half.
That's it. That doesn't seem that long.
We worked from morning to night on that one. Yeah, I had 2 scenes. I got the living room scene, the kitchen scene.
Yeah. How much training in terms of handling firearms did you have to go through? Because that seems easy, like to anybody who doesn't deal with firearms. You just point and shoot, but that's not quite how it works.
I actually went and did like my own firearms training, and then I had a Marine sit there and like teach me what guns did what, and I knew like most of the stuff.
Yeah.
As soon as they gave me the role, I went on YouTube and I looked up everything I had to do with the military, and I learned how to shoot to just one of the head. I learned a whole lot before I got there. And as I got there, it was just like, okay.
Yeah.
With that, you just roll.
When you watch the sequence now, when's the last time you saw it?
My clip comes up every other so often. So when I watch it, anytime I watch myself, I just look like, I did bad.
No,
but this one, the white cell was like, I think I was like a whole other person.
Yeah.
It was like a whole other person. So.
Well, it really is. So when you look at that sequence, what kind of things do you remember as sticking out in your memory in filming all that?
Me taking a clip out of my gun, taking his clip or out of his pocket and putting it in my gun and shooting his head. That right there, to shoot it, as soon as I started shooting, I got it.
Yeah.
Like I was in a video game, I was just like, oh,
yeah.
Oh, man, just so excited. It's so fun. Like, it's not work for me. I won't consider it as work.
Now, back when that was done, was all of that, like the guns shooting, was that still all practical, or do you remember?
Yeah, they trained us for all of that. When the gun, I don't want to give everything away, but when the guns go off, it's like a light.
Oh, okay.
It's like a light
yeah.
shit, and then the
squibs, yeah.
Just go off. Whatever. It's my first time seeing any of that, doing any of that. So they got the hamburger arms on the top of the thing. It's like these little bombs that's in like a hamburger box.
Yeah.
Blow up and stuff like that. That's crazy.
That's cool.
Crazy.
So what then is on the horizon for Dennis?
Dennis McDonald has a lot going on. I have a clothing line called the QRNYC. You can find that online. Online. And
Yeah, give him the address.
www.qrnyc.com.
Cool.
My Instagram, the real Dennis McDonald. I got a movie with Eddie Griffin coming called Journey of a Thousand Styles.
It's martial arts.
Yeah, it's martial arts for Ray Daniels. And we ain't start filming yet, but it should be filmed by next year. And a lot more action, a lot of school other movies that I can't really talk about. So
Okay.
I'm just working. I'm working every day to show, to give y'all more Dennis McDonald.
Journey of a Thousand Styles. Let's touch on that a little bit. Like I said, it's a martial arts film. Do you have a martial arts background, or are you training?
No, I don't. I don't have a martial arts background, but I am. I just started training. Dimitri is the person that's working.
Nice.
That's my martial arts training.
But what kind of martial arts then are you?
It's just
Yeah.
I'm in the beginning stages. So
Yeah. So how different does it feel on your body?
When I was young, I used to watch karate movies and we call it slap boxing movies as kids on city streets. And I would use like martial arts and stuff. Like Bruce Lee, I used to watch him, do that, and it would help me with my slap boxing, and that was helping me with my training. So.
And now that you've gotten a taste of it, you think there's a little bit more martial arts stuff going on, maybe somehow?
Yeah, I'm gonna be into everything.
Nice.
Martial arts. We can have a whole lot of fun.
Cool. Well, what kind of movies do you personally like? And then on the other side of that, what kind of movies do you want to make for us fans?
I like comedy. I like action, sci-fi.
Yeah.
I mean, I like to see me in some of the sci-fi. I mean, just something different. I just want different stuff. Nothing crazy, but just different.
Is there a franchise out there now that you think?
Well, it's Marvel.
Yeah.
Who's not going to say Marvel? Marvel, DC. Just put me where the action is at.
You have a character that you think you're perfect for? You have to give it some thought.
I go Green Lantern, but my man is already about to do a Green Lantern. Yeah. I'll go him or
Black Panther.
Yeah, I'll go Black Panther. I could definitely be Black Panther.
That's cool. All right. The Bad Boys franchise obviously connects with a lot of fans. What's your one big takeaway from the whole franchise in general that you think makes it connect with everybody?
We're bad. I mean, like you got two amazing people fighting to justice, fighting crime, and they do well, and they laugh and joke. You get the laughter, and then you get the action, then you get the. It's just a roller coaster with Martin. You don't ever know what you're gonna get. You didn't know you was gonna get Reggie go crazy. And I was like, Michael Bay and Michael Bay, Jerry Bruckheimer, they definitely do their thing.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah,
definitely keep you guessing. No, the way that the characters grew throughout the franchise, it made all kinds of sense. And then I'll be honest, so having Reggie bust that out was like, where did that come from? But
I was like, oh, y'all want to do this? Okay, that's it.
Yeah, you did great. And of course, the big line from the film is "We ride together."
We ride together.
Bad boys for life. Dennis, thank you so much. Best of luck with the rest of your career, your clothing line. Hopefully that all goes well. So, and thanks to everybody for hanging out with you.
Thank you. Oh, one thing I have on my Instagram, I'm starting to go back live. Monologue Mondays. I do,
cool.
I go live every Monday at 9 o'clock. We give people a chance to make monologues and stuff. So if you're new to it or whatever the case may be, you don't know about it, we have that, and we can have like a booklet for y'all and everything for you, so you can study on your acting and get better with acting.
I'll bet.
Because I didn't know nothing about acting when I was a kid, when I was coming up. So I'm giving y'all that free for y'all to get busy.
That's awesome. Very cool. Thank you so much, brother. Appreciate it.
Appreciate you guys for having me.
Poison Clan rocks the world.